Most people waste their evenings without even realizing it. Hours just disappear into Netflix, scrolling, or just unwinding. And suddenly it's bedtime and you've done nothing except exist. That used to be me.
There is one thing most people overlook when it comes to health. The night. You can eat perfectly, exercise regularly, and meditate every morning. But if your nights are full of bad habits, your body and mind will pay the price. Because real recovery does not happen in the gym or even in the kitchen. It happens when you sleep. And what you do in the last hour before bed determines how deeply you rest, how your hormones function, and how your brain resets for the next day. The truth is, sleep is not just about getting 8 hours, it is about the quality of those hours. Yet millions of people sabotage their sleep without realizing it, simply through 5 destructive nighttime habits. You may think they are harmless, but they quietly drain your energy, disturb your hormones, and damage your health over time. So let's break down the 5 things you must stop doing before bed if you want better sleep, stronger health, and calmer nights. Habit 1: scrolling on your phone until you fall asleep. Let's start with the most common one, and probably the hardest to give up. Almost everyone does it lying in bed, scrolling through social media, checking emails, or watching videos until the last minute. You tell yourself, just 5 more minutes, but those 5 minutes stretch into half an hour, and your brain is now wired instead of relaxed. Here is the real problem. Your phone screen emits blue light, and blue light is a powerful signal to your brain that it is still daytime. When your eyes are exposed to it, your brain stops producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. So even if you feel tired, your body cannot fully switch into rest mode. But it is not just the light, it is the content. Every scroll, every notification, every emotional reaction triggers dopamine, the same chemical your brain releases during excitement or stress. That constant stimulation keeps your nervous system alert. You are trying to rest, but your body thinks it is still in the middle of the day. The result: you fall asleep later, you wake up more often during the night, and your sleep cycles become shallow and fragmented. The fix: cut off all screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Yes, that includes your phone, TV, and computer. Use this time to read a book, stretch, or simply sit in dim light. If you absolutely must use your phone, switch on night mode or use blue light blocking glasses. But even then, limit your usage. Your brain needs darkness and silence to understand that it is time to recover. Respect that natural rhythm, and you will feel the difference within a week. Habit 2: eating or drinking right before bed. Many people eat late dinners or snack just before sleeping. Maybe a handful of chips, a dessert, or even a healthy protein shake. It feels comforting, but your digestive system does not share that feeling. When you eat right before bed, your body shifts its focus from recovery to digestion. Blood flow moves toward your stomach, not your brain or muscles. This prevents your body temperature from dropping, which it needs to do for deep sleep, and can cause bloating, heartburn, or restlessness. Even small snacks can cause a spike in insulin, and high insulin levels at night interfere with melatonin production. So, you might fall asleep, but you will not stay in the deep, restorative stages your body needs. And let's not forget about drinks. Caffeine stays in your system for up to 8 hours, so that afternoon coffee could still be affecting you at bedtime. Even green tea and dark chocolate contain caffeine. Alcohol, on the other hand, might make you sleepy, but it actually destroys your sleep quality. It prevents you from entering REM sleep, the stage where memory, learning, and emotional processing occur. You may wake up feeling tired even after a full night's rest. The fix: finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you are hungry close to bedtime, try a light snack like a banana, a handful of almonds, or warm milk, something gentle and low in sugar. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m., and skip alcohol if you truly want to rest deeply. When your stomach is calm, your brain can finally relax. Habit 3: overthinking and planning late at night. Your brain is not designed to solve problems in bed. Yet for many people, the quiet of night becomes the time their mind starts racing. You replay conversations, worry about tomorrow, or plan every detail of the next day. It feels productive, but in reality it keeps your nervous system in fight or flight mode. This mental activity triggers cortisol, the stress hormone, which directly blocks melatonin. You might feel exhausted but unable to turn off your thoughts. This is why so many people lie awake staring at the ceiling, trapped in their own mind. Your bed should be a signal for sleep, not stress. When you turn it into your thinking zone, your brain associates that place with wakefulness, not rest. The fix: schedule a worry time earlier in the evening. Spend 10 minutes writing down anything that's bothering you, any tasks you must do tomorrow, or things you are anxious about. Once they are on paper, your brain can let them go. If your mind still races at night, try deep breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. This simple rhythm lowers your heart rate and signals safety to your nervous system. Some people also find gratitude journaling powerful. Writing down 3 things they are thankful for before bed. It shifts the mind from anxiety to calmness. Remember, your day is for solving problems, your night is for recharging. Protect that boundary fiercely. Habit 4. Ignoring light and temperature. Sleep is deeply tied to the environment around you. Light and temperature are 2 of the biggest signals your body uses to decide whether to stay awake or fall asleep. But most people ignore both. Bright overhead lights, glowing lamps, and phone screens keep your brain alert long after sunset. Your body runs on a circadian rhythm, a 24-hour internal clock that syncs with daylight. When you expose yourself to bright light at night, you confuse this clock, delaying the release of melatonin. Similarly, sleeping in a room that is too warm disrupts your natural cooling process. As your body prepares for sleep, your core temperature drops slightly. This signals your brain that it is safe to rest. But if your room is hot or stuffy, your body cannot reach that temperature drop, leading to tossing, turning, and waking up sweaty. The fix: dim your lights an hour before bed. Use softer, warmer bulbs or candles instead of bright white lighting. Let your body gradually adjust to darkness. This natural transition helps signal bedtime. As for temperature, set your room between 18 degrees C to 20 degrees C, 65 degrees to 60 degrees C, the sweet spot for most people. Wear breathable cotton clothing, use lightweight blankets, and make sure your room has airflow. If you struggle with night sweats, try taking a warm shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed. The warmth opens blood vessels, and as your body cools afterward, it naturally signals sleepiness. When your environment mirrors nature, dim light, cool air, calm sounds, your body responds automatically. Habit: pushing through exhaustion instead of listening to your body. This is one of the most underestimated causes of poor sleep. Ignoring your body's natural sleep signals. You might notice yourself yawning, your eyes feeling heavy, or your focus fading. But instead of winding down, you push through. Maybe you want to finish a show, answer a few more messages, or complete one more task. By doing this, you miss your body's sleep window. These signals come in cycles, roughly every 90 minutes. If you ignore one, your body releases alertness hormones to keep you awake, and suddenly, you feel awake again even though you are tired. This creates the classic second wind at midnight that leaves you up far longer than intended. Sleep is not just about discipline, it is about rhythm. When you constantly override your natural rhythm, you weaken it. Over time, your sleep schedule becomes irregular, your energy crashes midday, and your hormones, especially melatonin and cortisol, lose their balance. The fix: pay attention to your body's cues. When you start feeling drowsy, let that be your signal to begin winding down, not to start something new. Lower the lights, stop stimulating activities, and allow your body to transition naturally into rest. Going to bed at roughly the same time every night helps too. Consistency trains your internal clock to expect sleep at a certain hour. Within a few weeks, you will find yourself getting sleepy at the same time naturally. You are not supposed to fight your biology, you are supposed to flow with it. Bonus tip: build a nighttime ritual that signals rest. The easiest way to remove bad habits is to replace them with better ones. Instead of seeing nighttime as the end of your day, see it as the beginning of tomorrow's success. Here is a simple wind down ritual you can try 1 hour before bed. Turn off bright lights, set your devices aside, and finish any food or drink. 40 minutes before bed, do something relaxing, stretch, read, journal, or listen to calm music. 20 minutes before bed, take a warm shower or wash your face. Focus on breathing slowly. 10 minutes before bed, get into bed and practice gratitude or deep breathing. This ritual sends a clear message to your body: it is time to rest now. Over time, your brain will associate these actions with sleep, and falling asleep will feel effortless. Why fixing these habits changes everything. Good sleep is not just about feeling rested, it shapes your entire health. Deep quality sleep repairs muscles and tissues, balances hormones that control hunger and metabolism, strengthens your immune system, improves memory and emotional stability, keeps your skin healthy and your mind sharp. When you consistently get poor sleep, the effects compound. You wake up with low energy, you crave sugar, your focus drops, and your mood darkens. Over time, this leads to weight gain, anxiety, and even long-term disease risk. But when you respect your body's nightly rhythm, when you give it darkness, calmness, and time, it rewards you with energy, creativity, and clarity every morning. So tonight, make a decision. Protect your evenings the way you protect your goals. Set boundaries with your phone. Eat earlier. Let your thoughts go. Dim the lights. Listen when your body whispers that it is time to stop, because great sleep is not a luxury, it is your foundation. And once you build your nights right, your days will naturally follow. Your healthiest self does not start with a diet or a workout. It starts when the lights go out, the world gets quiet, and you give your body what it has been asking for all along: real, undisturbed rest.